if a woman tells me she's getting a divorce, I'm going to say congratulations. And here's why. Because I know that this decision was not made in haste, that she has tried everything to make it work. Over the last couple days, I've talked to hundreds of thousands of women, and I've asked them, how long was it between when you emotionally checked out of your marriage to when you filed for divorce? And what was happening in between that time? And the average was 3 to 5 years of emotionally checking out before actually filing for divorce. So women don't just wake up on a random Wednesday morning and decide, you know what, I'm going to divorce my husband today. Because happy women don't leave good marriages. Happy women don't leave good husbands. Women that feel supported, women that feel safe, women that feel acknowledged, women that feel happy and loved and validated, those women aren't leaving good marriages and good husbands. The women I've talked to said that they tried and tried and tried. A lot of them said that if they thought they just worked on themselves a little bit more, they made themselves more available, they did more therapy, they tried being, more available. They tried and tried and tried to work on themselves in hopes that it would make things better in their marriage, but it didn't. It wasn't like they weren't putting forth the effort. In a 3 to 5 year amount of time, they were trying everything under the sun. They were doing individual therapy. They were trying to get their husbands in couples therapy. They talked to them. They communicated this way, that way, and the other, and they still went unhurt. I think, and this is my personal opinion, I think that men know their wives are unhappy because they've been communicated to. They've been talked to. The women have tried explaining to them how they're feeling, what they need from their partner. And I think the men simply don't care because I don't think that they ever believe that their wife will leave them. Because a lot of them are stay-at-home moms. A lot of them have no financial means to actually leave. And therefore men just assume that they're going to be comfortable and complicit. And that women actually won't do it. And that's why we hear so many stories of men being blindsided when their wives ask for a divorce. It's not that they didn't know their wives weren't happy. They knew. They just didn't actually ever think that she would pull the trigger and leave. This is also why so many more women are filing for divorce than men. Because men can stay. Men can stay because they're still benefiting. Because especially if they have kids, the wife is still stepping up and caring for the house. She's caring for the kids. So why would a man want to leave? Why would a man want to go and get a divorce when he can just say, yeah, you might be unhappy, but I'm still benefiting from everything. And then they weaponize their support because they know that they can. So the next time a man says to you that women are tearing their families apart because they randomly woke up and decided that they wanted a divorce, send them this video.
Never let your woman see your flaws. When a woman is in love with a man, she doesn't see your flaws. There is nothing that is wrong with you. You know your flaws, but she's not seeing it. People on the outside, her friends are seeing it. She's not seeing it. Case in point, Blessing CEO. Right now, she's in love with IBD. No matter what anybody says, Blessing is not seeing it. She's seeing a perfect man. When a woman is in love, she doesn't see any flaws. You want that woman to remain like that, in love with you. People will be telling her, this guy is not good for you, this guy is this guy is that. She'll be rolling her eyes. Or maybe she's now stigmatized on top of it again. She's not seeing your flaws. But as a man, when you start to deal with a woman that has loved you without seeing your flaws, you start to deal with her, and little by little, that love starts to go down. This is arguable, but I will say that a woman that is in love with a man will not leave him the first time he cheats. A woman that is deeply in love with you, the first time you cheat, when you say you're sorry, she will forgive you. Like I said, it's arguable. No someone will come for me for this. Most times, you would have cheated the first time. She'll cut you, say you're sorry. The second time, sorry. Third time, sorry. Fourth time, sorry. But what happens, and she doesn't realize this is happening, every single time you break her heart, a little piece of her is gone. A little piece of her that loved you without seeing your faults, it goes off. That shingle in her eye falls off. A little falls off. A little falls off. Coupled with other things you may be doing in the house that annoys her, little by little, as the years go by, when you are dealing with a woman that is in love with you, the shingles begin to fall little by little from her eyes. And then one day she wakes up and she realizes, oh my God, who be this? What am I doing here? The love is gone. The love is gone. And why men don't understand it is because a man might cheat, but he's still madly in love with his woman. Now, the woman now, she's gone. She didn't go in one day. It was little by little, but she's gone now. Now, you as a man, maybe you have now tired of cheating and you're not saying, oh, you know what, this girl doesn't deserve this. This woman is amazing. Why am I even dealing with her like this? She doesn't deserve this. You know, I want to be a better man for her. Unfortunately for you, her heart is gone. As women, our hearts leave before our bodies follow. A woman would have checked out of a relationship for even 5 years, but she's still in the same house with you. And the way you now decide to realize that, okay, you know what, she doesn't deserve this. I want to be good to my woman. Maybe you're getting older. Now, she's irritated. You want to come close to her. Maybe back in the days, you're not really sleep with her like that. Now you want to touch her. Now you want to, because you're still in love with her. You're in love with her, even though you have messed her up all these years. But madam is gone. Now, she's been gone for so long. She's been doing her thing on her own, minding her business, taking care of the children. You know, she didn't really care. Her heart was gone. When you try to come back, it now becomes irritating for her because her heart is gone. She now sees your flaws. You see that your big forehead. She wasn't seeing it before. Now it's protruding in her eye. She's like, what did I see in this guy? Your nose is looking too big in her eye. She's not seeing that your stomach is so fat. She's not seeing that your penis is small. Maybe you're dirty, you leave skid marks on the toilet, you don't flush, you leave your things scattered. She wasn't seeing all this before. She's not, you see all the flaws that people did not believe. Waiting this girl see for this man body. She wasn't seeing it before. Now she's seeing it. Now she's irritated. Now she's asking herself, what the hell am I doing here? Now she wants out. So you wonder that most times, when a man remarries, he's of good behavior. Because most times when the man has realized himself, the woman has checked out. So now the new girl he's going to remarry is going to get the good man that, you know, has refurbished himself. But the honest truth is that first wife, that first girl, the ex-girl or whatever, she no send. She no care. If you like, be the saint of the world. The shingles have left her eyes. She has no single love or feelings for you. You irritate her. She is gone. The world is saying, you left this man is treating this other girl well. She did roll her eyes. She don't go. So man, in all you do, if you know you have a good woman and you've been dealing with her for years, before maybe one eye don't already come out, one eye is still covered, she's still in love. Before the shingles completely get out of her eyes, before she begins to see your flaws, correct your mistakes, retrace your steps, and treat that woman right. Because when a woman's mind is made up, there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Men, husbands, take a listen.
Here's an advice to my fellow men. Check up on your relationship. Even if you think you're the best guy since Adam, a woman will leave you mentally before she leaves you physically. A man can think that he got her on lockdown while sleeping next to her every night, but her mind is somewhere else. And it's not as if she didn't try. She gave her all in the relationship. She was extremely patient. She verbalized what she was not happy about. You just refused to work on it. She was sticking around, hoping you would change and be better, but she had pretty much checked out mentally. Remember, Once you lose a woman's mind, her body soon follows. The moral of the story is she will not just leave you out of the blue. She will cry out for help and make sure you hear that she's crying out for help. So remember, check up on your relationship.
I hope
If you're in a relationship with someone and you are saying to your partner, your words are hurting me, your actions are hurting me, your behavior is hurting me, and that partner continues to perpetrate that behavior, listen very carefully. You just might be in an abusive relationship. Let me be clear. Verbal abuse is a very real thing in relationship. Emotional abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. Mental abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. Financial abuse is a very real thing in a relationship. And if you are communicating over a period of time to your partner, what you are doing to me hurts me. How you're treating me hurts me. What you're saying to me hurts me. It's damaging me. It's wounding me. And they continue that behavior, then maybe that relationship needs to end.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about politics, I talk about relationship, marriage, lifestyle and finances. So if you're new to this channel, please, you're welcome. Just click the subscribe button and follow me for more good and juicy content. So today we're talking about when a woman leaves, when a woman is disconnected from her man in marriage. So if you listen to the previous videos from different content creators, different opinions, for me, they are 100% correct. It is easier for a man to pick up his belongings and leave or just elope with another woman. But it is difficult for a woman to just leave. Before a woman leaves a marriage, she is disconnected already. She might still be in that marriage. She might still be having sex with her husband. She might still be doing her wifely duties, her motherly duties, but her mind is not there. Most of the times, she's calculating her move. Most of the time, she's trying to put together finances. Most of the time, she's trying to rethink things. She's even still there thinking that the man would change, that the man will see that he's hurting her. So she's trying to give the man chances to change. And it amazes me that some men do not even know that their wives have locked out of the marriage. They don't believe that the women can leave the marriage, so they just keep doing what they know how to do. And it also amazes me that you are married with somebody and you keep hurting that person consistently. Even when that person is telling you that you are hurting me, I don't like this thing you're doing, but you're not taking it serious. Most men feel that it's their right to wrong a woman, or the woman should tolerate them or bear with them or be patient with them. They cannot change for a woman. But you got into marriage and you know that in marriage you compromise. You know that in marriage you coexist. So if you're doing something that is getting your partner hot every time, how do you want your partner to fare? How do you want your partner to exist in same space with you? So this is an advice to the men out there. You should know when your wife has logged out. How would you know? She doesn't care. Whatsoever you are doing is none of her business. If you like go out, don't come back, she doesn't care. If you like don't eat, she doesn't care. If you're not feeling fine, it's not her business. She's not in the marriage again. She's just there physically, but she's already gone emotionally. Affection wise, she's no longer giving it to you. So you should know that there's something there. Do not wait for the woman to give you a divorce letter before you know that there's something wrong with your marriage. So you need to start working on your marriage, especially if you're a man. Try to look at the woman. This woman that I married, is she the same person? That excitement in her that was on her face in the initial stage, Does she still have those kind of excitement? So I would love to hear from you, my subscribers, and if you're watching this video, I would love to hear and read your opinion about this topic. And also remember to subscribe and click the notification button to get notified anytime I post a video. See you next time.